are in the present moment. We are connected with the Creator, with everything around us, with nature, with our own body, with our spirit. And when we're caught up, the mind likes to label everything. Like, this is a tree, this is a rock, this is my hand, this is a bracelet. And that the mind creates separation. The mind is a vehicle of separation and identifying with things. So when we have the identification of being separate, we see everything and everyone in this world as separate from us. But when we tap into that presence, we tap into our higher selves, we tap into the oneness that is within us, our heart center. We have to balance our mind and our heart. Our mind and our heart. And that is where you mix wisdom with understanding and love and compassion, and you tune into that presence. That presence is within you. The mind, the ego, plays its purpose in this 3D reality. And without it, we couldn't have this physical experience. This is what we choose when we incarnate into these bodies. And to have this experience of separation, this is like a virtual reality. This experience is a virtual reality, but it's all spiritual. It's not virtual. It's a spiritual, virtual reality. And we perceive everything to be separate from us. And it is the goal of life to transcend that separation and come into and remember who we are, come into our unity, come into our heart center. It is through connecting with that unity, through finding the Creator in this world of separation, that this is what we're here for on this planet. And most of the people here, they're totally asleep to that reality. They're still in that separation. And everybody's on their own path. It's not our place to judge. It's not our place to... Some of us are higher up the staircase than others. It's a winding staircase. It goes in cycles. And just like the serpent, the Kundalini serpent and the tree of life, the Garden of Eden, this is our Eden. Once we open up our eyes to it, the earth is Eden. This is the Garden of Eden. But we have to tap into that presence. And it was through meditation. I've been meditating 6-7 years now. Almost every day. I try to keep up with it as much as I can. But it has transformed me, transformed my life, transcended. I transcended my state of consciousness to a new one, and that is the kingdom. It is the 4 brainwave state. You got beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Earth, water, air, fire. And that is what the mystics back in the day would use to identify these certain states of consciousness. In the Bible, for example, they talk about being baptized with water. John the Baptist would baptize people with water, and then he said, there will be one that comes after me that will baptize them with fire. And he was talking about the Christ. and that Christ is a state of consciousness that we can all connect to once we tap into that presence. Once we stop identifying with these bodies, with our minds, we stop identifying with our worldly reality, and we tune into this higher presence. We tune into the unknown. We tune into the spirit, our feminine side. And then we balance that with our masculine side by taking action. I didn't even know I was coming here today. It was just a spontaneous thing. I'm in Steamboat Springs, and I was gonna be going to Crestone, but the weather was shitty. It's been raining like crazy here. And I looked at the weather here, it was fine. I've never been here before, so I just made the decision on the whim to come out here. It was a crazy day, and now this is literally like one of the most amazing places I've been to. Something about these mountains here. It's crazy. And that's what I mean, tapping into that presence. Before I left, I was really debating, and I was like, I asked my spiritual team, I asked God to guide me. Where should I go? And then I looked at the map and I was like, I've never been to Steamboat Springs. I didn't even know what to expect. And now I'm here, and I'm gonna be here for a few days. I'm gonna make some videos and freaking hike and camp and go to hot springs. So that is the power of presence. We have the power to access the Christ within ourselves. That was what Jesus and all the ascended masters were teaching. That we have the kingdom of heaven, we have the kingdom of God within us. We don't need a middleman. We don't need a middleman to bring us into our higher selves. All we need to do is just go within. Quiet your mind. See everything. Whenever you have thoughts going through your mind, just know that you are the awareness. You are not your thoughts. Just take a step back. Take a step back. Be the awareness. Be aware of your thoughts. Know that that is your mind. That is your ego. And know that you are the awareness. You are the eternal awareness that is aware of your thoughts, that is aware of your body, that is aware of your surroundings. That's what you really are. You are divine awareness, divine consciousness of the one infinite creator. You are a fractal and individuation of the one infinite creator. Stand in your frame. And know that you are where you're meant to be. And you are going through the challenges that you're going through for a reason. And you chose to be here. All right, guys. Peace out.